Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to click onto my video, and I appreciate you. Before we get started, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. I would really appreciate it. Without further ado, we're gonna do intervention. We're gonna do Kelsey's story. Kelsey is an alcoholic and a meth head. So yeah, she got a double whammy on her. Little Kelsey is violent. She violent. She has these major outbursts. She seems to be attacking her whole entire family. It starts off when they inside of a bridal store. She didn't attack anybody there, but this is when you could tell when her day was getting ready to get started. She they at the bridal store because she's in her sister's wedding. Just start right here. She wouldn't be in my wedding. She wouldn't be in my wedding because y'all literally coming on here telling us she's an alcoholic and a meth head. You telling us that, so you trying to get her to participate in something that you guys know she's not going to want to do. They at the bridal store. In the beginning, it seemed like everybody was okay, but everybody was nervous. She seemed okay, but everybody seemed like they was nervous because they like waiting for her to basically go crazy. So she tries on one dress. One dress is like, oh yeah, try another dress, please. Oh no, we need to go. She's like, let her try it on. So anyways, another party, another member in the party. So she goes to the bathroom. She got to get a swig. She's in the bathroom drinking. I'm like, 1 second. You're going to take just the time for one little second just for your sister. This is why I said she wouldn't have been in my wedding. Bitch, you in the bathroom drinking. I know that's probably what alcoholics do. I guess they have no control. But, yeah. So she's like, Mom, I want to go home. Now I'm assuming she needs a hit of meth at this point. So now they're showing clips of her attacking her mom, attacking her dad, basically anybody and everybody that she can basically attack. She's scratching at them, she's hitting at them. Mom's just telling her, oh, sometimes I think this is for TV purpose here because the mother, she walks up to her, I guess it was a beer or something. I'm not even sure what it was. But it was a can or something. She's like, oh, you don't need this today. She's like, Ma, that's mine. Give it back to me. So she's like, oh, no, you don't need it today. And she's like, if you don't give it to me, I'm going to go drink some whiskey. So she's like, oh, in front of your niece? Because from what I'm understanding, her niece is keep her a little calm, not too calm, but, she likes the niece. The niece, like, she was about 2 or 3 years old anyway. So I was just a little confused on why would the mom aggravate that situation? Like, why did you just walk up to her? If that was the case, just pour it out. Just pour. If you saying you don't want her to have it and you're not giving it to her, you go up to her to aggravate her when you know she's an alcoholic, when you know she already got these issues. You already know she likes to hit you. She likes to punch you. She likes to push you. She likes to scratch you. She likes to break holes in your walls. She likes to break things in your house in general. But being that you know all this, so you decide to walk up to her and say, you know what, I'm not going to let you have this. I'm going to pour it out. So she said, okay, you don't give it to me. I'm going to drink whiskey. And, okay. So I thought that was a little strange, but I kind of figured maybe it was for TV purposes, so we could see her in action of when she's been told she can't drink, because she was about to go batshit crazy on her mom, which is, like, girl. But once again, the parents are putting up with it. It all boils down. Parents keep putting her in, keep putting her out, keep putting her out, keep putting her out. They keep bringing her back in because they talk about how she's scared. But then on one of the clips, they talk about she's not scared of anything. She just don't care. She's not scared of anything, but y'all scared of her. Y'all allowing her to live inside y'all house in fear because y'all not sure what she gonna do. They say, oh, because now that she's only been on meth for 18 months. 18 months way too long, but who am I to judge? So she's been on meth for the 18 months. But like I said, they keep putting it out because she's violent. They having issues, but then they go and get her because they scared for her in the street. I said, no, I would have left her ass right there. If she don't want to be there, no. Y'all need to make some ground rules. It's like they allowing her to do these things. She's literally physically clawing at her parents and her family members. I never dealt with alcohol, never dealt with a drug dealer, but I mean a drug dealer. No, I never that either, but I never dealt with someone doing drugs to this extent where Bitch, you crazy. You think you about to sit here and attack me in my house? I go for it. And I'm thinking, you gonna think everything is okay? No, that's not how this works. Kelsey would have got out a long time ago. Yeah, I know as parents we say, we want the best for our kids, but they keep saying they feeling guilty. But how are you feeling guilty? But when she comes into your house, she's attacking you. So you telling us she's not scared of nothing. She don't care. She mess with drug dealers. The drug dealers be whooping her ass on a regular basis. Mama gotta go and save her. She come and she do the same thing, and then she back out in the street. She was homeless. Kick it to all this. Give some background on Chelsea. Chelsea went to college. Who would have ever known? I'm not saying like that, but I'm just saying who would have known, because she's still young, that, well, I guess you can be young as young drug addicts, alcoholics in college too these days. But she went to college and she graduated and got a good job. But before I get to the fact that she went to college, when she was younger, she was into soccer. Her parents was into everything. She was, she had a older sister. I think she has a brother, but yeah, she has a brother. She has a sister and a brother. I think she's the middle child. But she loved soccer. They used to do soccer all the time. She was all into that and yada, yada, yada. Then she, as she goes into, I'm seeing when pre-teens, when you get to middle school and you start discovering that you like boys. Well, I guess she was a little thicker than the average. So she went on this whole diet thing, and basically she became bulimic because she was throwing up, her mom said she had it real bad. And it got worse over time because she wanted to be really skinny. But then Kelsey also says that, well, she wanted attention from the boys. And then, they like the skinny girls that hung out all night. From what I'm understanding, up until that point, her parents was not allowing that. But they really didn't, they started losing control when I guess she started not eating, or she started her disorder. Or is there a disorder? When she started with the whole bulimic thing. So I lost my thought and brain fart for real, because I'm really trying to real. Okay, but long story. As we move on, as we move on some more, she wanted to hang out, so she started sneaking out her window. But once again, she was sneaking out, but her parents wasn't doing anything. Okay, so if you know your child is going through something, how about somebody take her by the hand or take her somewhere and say, what's going on? Sometimes I know teenagers don't want to talk to you and they feel like they know every goddamn thing in the world, which we all know they don't. But sometimes they act like they do. This is where you and your child start communicating, and you start asking questions. To more questions you can figure out. And to me, I think you should know who your child is, because I know when my kids used to come home from school, if I seen a different face expression from normal, what I don't see, even if they felt like they was trying to hide it from me, I knew something was wrong. But apparently it was going over Chelsea and her mama head. Maybe they had some other issues going on inside the house that we just don't know about and they ain't talk about just yet. But one night she snuck out, I guess, and when she was 14, she got raped by a 28-year-old. That's a problem. Because first of all, he was too grown and he knew better. And the fact that you even did it to a young child, the fact that you did it, period, it's mind-blowing. So she was taken advantage of when she was 14 by a 28-year-old. Instead of telling anybody, she hid it. That's when she started drinking and doing cocaine. Okay, it started with weed and ecstasy, and then she upgraded from that real quick and went to cocaine, because she was doing that throughout her high school years. She was trying to mask what was going on, so she started doing cocaine and weed. No, and drinking. I'm sorry. She has been assaulted several times throughout her years, beat up by men. She had like I said, she had graduated, went to college, and got a good job. Basically, she was stealing their money. She said that's so casual, like $250,000. It sounded like she took the money and the family was going to figure out how we were going to get that back to that company, because we don't want her to go to jail over here. But to me, I'm like, I should have let her go, because see, So anyway, how she's learning her lesson. If she's doing wrong, because at this time, mind you, she's doing drugs. She's doing cocaine at this time. So, and she's messing with a drug dealer. So all this is going on, and she was going to work with black eyes. Like, if I'm trying to help you and you don't want my help, it's only so much I can do. I'm not going to stress myself. I'm not going to go. I know we always supposed to say we're supposed to go to bat for our kids, but when our kids get grown and they're in a stage where I'm trying to help you, but you abusing me, I don't have to take that as a mother. Just like as a child, you shouldn't have to take me abusing you. So therefore, if I don't put my hands on you, you don't put your hands on me. I understand you going through something, but this is not what we're going to do. Not up in here. But they allow her to do whatever it is she wants, break the stuff inside the house, break holes and all that other nonsense. That's on them. I don't understand it, and I will never understand it, but I'm not Kelsey's mom or her dad or her sister or her brother at this point. But what was I saying? Then boyfriend. Oh, another thing Chelsea got going on in her life. Her when she just messed with her little drug dealer boyfriends, and they beat her ass, and they come looking for her. They come to their mama house and mama and daddy house and destroy their house. Excuse me. They kick doors. Hold up. They bringing stuff inside in their yard. I don't know if it was a mailbox post or a tree. I don't know what the hell he was doing, but he was. I said, oh no, not somebody. I thought it was a tree, so I said, not somebody's tree. Are you really trying to rip somebody's tree out? What is wrong with you, sir? That means that he been telling me a lot that he was on drugs when he came to them people's house, because maybe how you ripping out a tree? It wasn't no big fat tree. It's like one of those trees you could just shake real good. It's a small tree, but the fact is that the matter is that you're pulling somebody's tree out of the ground. Yeah, something's wrong with you. So yeah, so mom and dad makes excuse for her. Let me go back because I missed the part that I thought was important, and where I said mom and dad dropped the ball. When she was in high school, she was doing cocaine. She said it started on the weekend, but she was drinking. The mom said, I found a bottle of alcohol inside of Chelsea's room, but when I asked her about it, she said, oh mom, it's no big deal, it's my boyfriend's. Who is your boyfriend? That should have been the first question her mom asked. Who's your boyfriend? How old is your boyfriend? Why is he drinking? Why are you around somebody that's drinking? Hold up. Let's evaluate. But kicker is, that's not the first time she found it. She found it other times. So you mean to tell me you let her use this excuse so you didn't question who was her boyfriend? How old is your boyfriend? Because everybody know you got to be 21 to drink. And if you're in high school, how's that working? Kelsey, tell me how that's working out. But this is what I'm saying. The mom and dad miss key points, because how you not address that right away? How are you allowing this? You allowed it. You made excuses. Maybe at that time she was violent with them too. Maybe she was punching and hitting them because she was drinking and doing drugs. But the sister says she kind of hid that. But I doubt that. I don't see that. I don't see you hiding you being wasted. How is you hiding not drinking? And I don't know, I'm on drugs, on cocaine, but yeah, it was just really, really weird. I said, okay, this is gonna be a bumpy ride. But yeah, mom and dad said, oh, they at the last end right now. They at the end of their rope with her, because she's just, since she's been doing meth for 18 months, remind you now, since she's been doing meth, she's been out of control. They can't control her. She has, basically she spazzed out. Basically, they more scared of her now than they was 18 months prior, which is weird, because I'm like, y'all waited 18 months? Y'all waited 18 months to tell everybody else that y'all was this scared? Or what 18 months? And the only reason they let her back in the house this time, she said she told her she couldn't drink no more. No, I'm sorry, she couldn't do meth no more, but she can drink. Because we're not going to tell her that she could drink. Because they do say when you stop a person from drinking cold turkey, who's an alcoholic, seizures, and basically, that's that guilt trip where the parent go, oh, she might die, which it could happen. So I'm not going to say like it can't happen, because your body's going through different changes. It's used to one thing, and now you're trying to clean it back up, which is going to be a real doozy. So they talking about, oh, she can't do the coke. She can't do meth. She can't do meth, crystal meth right now, but she can do, she could drink. I said, oh no. See that, mom and dad, that's where you're wrong. I know what the doctor said, but she got to go somewhere now. Y'all gave her 18 months now to put y'all foot down and say, oh no, she can't do this no more. She could drink though. What? I understand the logic that y'all guys are thinking, saying, okay, I'm worried about my kid. This is what my kid gonna do. If I am a parent, but I always say, I think I will only be able to try to help at least 3 times. I probably got the patience for 3 times, but we not gonna do, not in my house, not the house that I pay bills in. Now, I'm not gonna never in my life fear my kids inside of the home that I'm paying for. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. My husband wouldn't even allow all this. Mm-mm. We, no, I'm saying that I pay for, but it's a team here. But the point is, what you can't do that inside this home. I'm sorry, no way, no how. You maybe get 3 times. I know everybody said, "Oh, you don't know this. You're going through this. You're going through." I'm not going through my child abusing me. I'm not going through me fearing that my child gonna do something to me. So I gotta have her sleep next to me without. I'm not sleeping with my husband no more. Now I got my child who's grown sleeping next to me because I'm scared if she move, I can feel her move because I'm a light sleeper. And then she wake up attacking me every morning. Oh no, oh no, she gotta go. She gotta go. So like I said, little Miss Kelsey got some shit. She got a lot of shit on her chest. She need to get some help. She been sexually assaulted a couple of times throughout her life, beat up real bad a couple of times. The only people that seem like they be saving her is her parents, and they love her, which is okay. It's obvious. They definitely love her, but I think y'all don't want to hold her accountable because y'all feel guilty for what y'all did. That's just my opinion. But in my opinion, I just think that you feeling guilty for what you did when she was growing up, how you wasn't more aware of what was going on in her life. You ignored. So now you feeling guilty. So, because like I said, I wouldn't deal with this in my house because, A, I don't drink. We don't drink inside my house. And then we don't do drugs. We don't do drugs inside my house. I didn't grow up with that. So I didn't grow up with my mom or my dad. My dad drank beer, but he didn't even drink it in the house. I don't even think my dad drank beer in the house. I've never recall growing up and seeing my dad drink beer in the house. My mom didn't smoke or drink or anything, so I don't know this part of life. So I don't know, or anybody that's actually said, okay, let me deal with this. So I'm just giving an opinion of somebody who never really dealt with this. So I mean, does it count then? Or is it just me talking? Well, this is just how I see it and how I'm looking at it. But yeah, we're gonna have to do something with Chelsea. And now they fed up. I guess them 18 months on crystal meth really messed them up something terrible because they said enough is enough. 18 months into her doing crystal meth. I don't know what that was taking them so long. But they allowed her to do 18 months of crystal meth before they said they was tired. Mind you, they told us this whole damn episode how violent she was and how scared they was of her, but they love her. Okay, y'all. I hear y'all. Y'all whole family need therapy. Everybody need to go do some separate therapy, group therapy. One by two, the mom and dad, then the daughter and mom and dad, and then the son and mom and dad, then the other daughter, mom. Yeah. Y'all need to be fixed because what y'all doing is crazy. I don't understand why y'all waited 18 months to say I'm tired. Mind you, she's been doing this shit since high school, since she was 14. By 17, she was a full-blown alcoholic, y'all. Full-blown alcoholic in 3 years. And y'all want to tell me y'all ain't realize that? Okay. This is why I think they keep taking her in. Wouldn't be me. Hold. Yeah, they doing a lot here. They even get to the point where they're so worried about Kelsey. It's like when she goes into the bathroom, I guess, to take her shower and stuff. They standing by the door. What kind of life are we living here? If we got to do all this, is this what parenting is? Y'all, is it when do you say, no, I'm not doing this as a parent? Like, oh, like I'm talking now because I'm not in that position. So I really, to be honest with you guys, I really don't know what I would do. But in my head, I'm telling you, the way I know how I am in the real world itself, they got three chances. But like I said, I've not gone through it. So I guess as watching her, because I feel bad for the parents too and the sister. I feel bad for them all. Because now I'm like, y'all got to this point and now she's so far over. Like now y'all want to bring her back and now y'all want to give ultimate. Now y'all saying this is going to be it. What y'all wait for an A&E show? intervention. It could be that they couldn't afford their rehab either. Insurance company need to do better or something, because this right here, I don't know about y'all. Y'all, this is sad. This is real sad. Kelsey can't even get out the bed in the morning without her muscles hurting so bad she has to drink and get in a warm shower. I guess the warm shower helps her muscles, but she needs to take a shot or two to get her up. Then she's playing with her niece, and her sister's like, can you not? The sister's over it. It's the mom and dad. The more I look to see what's going on, it's the mom and dad that plays the major part in it. They allowing Kelsey to this for this behavior, because I feel like it's not simple, but it's simple enough. Let Kelsey hit rock bottom. I know that's hard to hear and that's hard for a parent to do, but Kelsey need to hit rock bottom, because without y'all letting Kelsey hit rock bottom, now I know it scares most people, because most people are like, oh, what if I don't want to lose her? I don't want to lose her, but you're gonna lose her this way. So I mean, by you feel like if you helping her, you're gonna lose her. This is her choice, you guys. Kelsey is making a choice. Kelsey decided to hide away her pain. Y'all helped by enabling, by not acknowledge what was going on. But Kelsey ultimately made this decision. She made it when she was young, and to me, y'all should have, like I said, lived a little bit better. But anyway, the sister is over Kelsey. The sister is so far over Kelsey. She's playing with her niece, and she's like, can you back up out her face? I know she could smell it. I can smell it, and I'm on the other side of the room. Well, I don't know. And she got an attitude. Well, if you feel like that, Kelsey, don't fucking drink. How about we do that? But let me guess. It's hard for somebody who drinks and does meth to stop. Totally get it. But Kelsey got to want to stop. Kelsey don't want to stop right now. Kelsey's attacking her dad at this point, because her sister says, you know what, I'm done and I'm over this and I'm out. I don't have to take this. And I 100% agree. She told her parents, y'all are crazy. She can't. Now she having second thoughts about her being a widow. To me, she should have been had those second thoughts, because this is a behavior that she's been doing since. So now are you feeling extra? You got extra courage because the cameras are there, so now you don't want to be bothered? Because I'm assuming you was being bothered with her prior, because you asked her to be in your wedding. So let's not act like, oh, now I don't want to be bothered today. Even though, I just feel like she was like over it, and this is probably something she been wanting to do, but she didn't want to do it because of her mom and dad is still there fighting this shit with Kelsey. But I don't know, y'all. Kelsey is on a rampage at this point. She is bugging. So now they all trying to figure out how we gonna get her little nutty nut ass to the place where we gonna have this intervention, so we can give her some ground rules. To me, y'all should have been gave her some ground rules, but I guess y'all was waiting for A&E intervention to come and save y'all and send y'all to a good rehab place, because Kelsey couldn't be in my house. No. 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 The more I think about this, it's like, no. I don't go through. You think let me not, because my kids are still growing up, and I don't know what I will be facing with life and when it comes to them as they get older. But I pray on everything in this world that I'm not dealing with this, because I personally don't have the patience for it. I've always known I don't have patience for certain things. So yeah, Kelsey will get the 2-piece. You know what? Y'all want to have Kelsey? Y'all want to have 2-piece of ass back. She hit you, punch your ass back. She scratch you, scratch your ass back. She want to go toe to toe. Just remember, Kelsey's drunk. You guys. I'm not saying beat the hell out of her. I'm not saying punch her to where you might punch her so fucking hard that she might black out and she might, for real, go see the upper room. We're not talking about, but I'm talking about just enough to rattle her ass. All right, you want to do this? Let's go. If you're going to have her in the house, and I guarantee you, eventually she going to understand, like, I ain't going to fuck with them. I'm going to do some other shit, but I ain't going to fuck with them. That means if I go punch a hole in the wall, until you stop that hole punching in the wall, she going to continue doing it. She going to continue doing it. I feel like she's doing it because she know y'all going to let her do it. Let Kelsey be around somebody that's not going to allow that. Oh no. Put your hands on me if you want, Kelsey. Kelsey, I'm telling you, she gonna talk shit, but she ain't gonna come over there. She not gonna come over there. You know, sometimes they always say people who get looking at them, they get some liquid courage. They call it liquid courage. Bring your ass over there if you want, Kelsey. I'm gonna show you how your liquid courage should have just said, you know what, let's go mellow you out. Not we gonna give you this much courage. Cause she wouldn't be in my house. She has no respect for them. She doing what the fuck she wants. She going out and spending. She ain't got no job and she ain't got no money. So where's she getting it from? Y'all really behind this shit for her? Hello, drug dealer boyfriends? But y'all letting them come back to... Mama and dad ain't got no relationship no more because of this. Nah. I'm sorry. Kelsey sleeps in the bed with her mom, holding her mom's hand because she has nightmares and they afraid she gonna get up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning like she normally do, screaming, hollering throughout the house about how she want her mommy. Y'all should have been seeking Kelsey some help. Go get that baby some help. Yeah. They are actually happy when she leaves the house and runs off because they don't have to worry about her beating them while she's in the house or her drinking. Then she's out in the streets ready to fight, I guess, somebody she was doing drugs with. She was running around the streets looking for him. She finally finds him and threatens to beat him. He's like, yeah, try it. But then I think reality hits. Like I told you, when you drunk or you high, you know who to fuck with, who not to fuck with. If her parents had a more of a stronger stance, she wouldn't be doing the shit she doing. I'm telling you. She knew not to fuck with that guy. She knew almost how much to go. Because right after the scene happened, she comes back and was like, he could fight. Basically, she's scared of him. I'm going to have to get somebody else to do it. What? So, this is why I said her parents allowing her. There's no way. You twisted out your mind. You just a few minutes ago just did some meth at the top of the building over there. And before you left the house, you was drinking. So we know you drunk and you high as fuck. You had that much sense to say you wasn't going to fuck with him. But when you at your mama and your daddy house, you want to tear their asses up and fight them and break their stuff from holes. And I told y'all. Didn't I say she knew what the fuck she was doing? You not convinced? She's not convincing me that she's not. She get home, her parents and her grandparents is there. Talk about where you was at. Didn't y'all just say y'all was happy she could have got locked up? But then y'all just say y'all was happy she wasn't at the house because she be tearing shit up. What the fuck? So when she come home, y'all telling her y'all so concerned. But when she going, y'all happy. They need therapy. They need therapy. And I think the mom used to do drugs. Because she mentioned meth and she was like, no, I didn't do no meth today. And the mom said, you sure? She said, I don't believe it. No, she said, the mom asked her, did you do meth? Did you do any meth today? She's like, no. She's like, I don't believe the words you're saying. So I'm saying, why did you ask her? If you ask her and you know you're not going to believe, what was the purpose of asking her? Let me guess, you're going to see she's going to lie to you. We already know she was going to lie to you. She is a drug addict. She is alcoholic. Why the fuck would she? That's why I said they need therapy. Therapy is so important, you guys. It's okay. Therapy is the answer for sure. Yeah, I told her she got issues. Now, she just got triggered because, let me tell you who don't play with her. And she know her boundaries with Grandma. Grandma turned around and said, look, they're going back and forth. And her mother's basically telling her she don't believe her. That she didn't do or whatever, use the drugs today or whatever. And she's like, well, you know, addicts are people too. And she said, yeah, they are people. But she said, yeah, you're absolutely right. They are people. She said, we deserve respect. And the grandmother turned around and said, hold up. You will get respect when you give respect. That's the only way you get it. Well, your opinion of me is no good. But so dad say something, sister say something. Now, mind you, grandma's about to get in that ass. Grandma literally turned around in her chair. Grandma's about to get into that ass. She, for a minute, she thought about it. I'm about to curse Grandma out. But she said, Grandma gave her a look. I'm telling you, y'all know that look. She didn't say shit to Grandma. You know what she did? She diverted right to Daddy. You wasn't there. You wasn't there for me. You left me. Her dad said, hold up, we been here for me. You kicked me out. He says, yeah, you came back. You left me in the hospital when I got raped for a rape kit, and I had to do a rape kit by myself. What you want? Where you gonna stay in the room? It's not your first rodeo, homegirl. So every time you go through some of all these motions, I'm supposed to be there holding your hand. This is the life that you chose. So now you mad at your parents for the life you chose. Even though I still gave them some fault, but at a certain time, some point in your life, you got to start taking responsibility. You have to take responsibility for what you want and what you do. So she going back and forth with dad, telling dad and mom how they wasn't there. And dad said, hold up, you no, you got us wrong. We been there we been there every time. Every time. You kicked me out. He said, yeah, you came back. Basically, you brought your ass back. We came and got you every fucking time. And so they going back. So now the sister, now she, once again, she goes around grandma. She ain't fucking with grandma. And goes to the sister. So now her sister's arguing and they going back and forth. She's like, don't bring my daughter in it. Don't bring Emma in it. Because her daughter's name is Emma. Don't bring Emma in it. And they did it. And so then they going back and forth. And mom is just sitting like this. I feel like they so over it, but at the same time, they enable her so much. It's confusing. I guess this is the part of the parenting part that I'm like, okay, this must be when you as a parent kick in. You want to get rid of this heifer. You want this bitch to get out your house. You don't want to be bothered with her no more. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? So the mother is sitting there so over. She's like this, like, I got to deal with this shit. Yes, mom, you have to deal with it. You've been dealing for 18 months plus the years prior. Because this didn't just start. Remember, she started at 14. So, yes, this is what you're dealing with. You put up with it for this long. I guess you're going to continue dealing with it until she decides whether she's going to go to rehab or not. But, okay. Go, Kelsey. Y'all. Didn't I tell y'all grandma don't play? Grandma got up, and when I tell you, she got so close to her face, she said, let me explain something to you. Your mother and your father been there for all your life. Because Kelsey goes, now y'all decide y'all want to do something, and now y'all want to be there for me. And so Grandma said, no. So, no, they said, the parents said, we've been there all your life. She said, yeah, y'all hold my hand at night when I be having nightmares. Okay, bitch, they've been there for you then. Excuse me, you just made their point. Grandma's over it. Grandma jumped out that chair. She rolled up on Kelsey. Now, mind you, Kelsey, everybody else attacks. Kelsey goes for her mom, her dad. Her mom and her dad is the biggest one she goes for. The sister, she tries, but I don't think she's messing with the sister. Brother, we don't see too often. Well, is that the brother-in-law? It might be the brother-in-law, because I do think it was the sister husband. I've been calling him her brother this whole time. But Grandma got in her face like this. You will not talk to my daughter like this. This is my daughter, and you will not. You're making me tired. I am fed up with you. And you know that bitch still did like this the whole time? She ain't say nothing, y'all. Kelsey did not open her mouth not one time to her grandma. But soon her daddy started talking. She went at it. She ain't say nothing else to her mama either. Because grandma said, oh no, not today. You will not. You crazy? You not. That's my daughter. You ain't doing that to my daughter. I don't know who you thought you was. That's mine. You will not disrespect my daughter. She kept saying that was her daughter. Yo, I said she knew what she was doing. She only attacked those who allow her. So the parents could have been nipped this shit in the bud. She answered this for me. They could have been nipped this in the bud. Why she ain't going after grandma? Grandma literally rolled up on her in her face. Why she ain't attack grandma? I told you she knew what she was doing. Then I said that Kelsey knew who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. Because I'm telling you, her mom and her dad, she be going at them. She be going at them. But everybody else, that bitch piped the fuck down. Babe, I like grandma. Grandma, I mess with grandma. I fucks with grandma for real. Grandma said, say something else to me, I'm a punch. Either she gonna sock her or she gonna punch her. She gonna do something to her. Kelsey, yeah, you hit me and I'ma clock you. Yo, she said, the grandma said I'ma clock you. Because Kelsey said, yeah, you hit me, I'ma clock you back. She said, for real? Word? Grandma started chasing. Kelsey was running. She wasn't physically running. That bitch was walking real fast around that table. Get away from me. Get away from me. The daughter had to step in. Go ahead, Kelsey. Hit me. I'll put you in jail so fast your head will spin, and I'll leave you in there. And I'll make sure you stay in there. Go ahead, Kelsey. Do something. You know what Kelsey just did, y'all? Kelsey just left. So she's starting to prove my point. Grandma said, not today. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yo, she literally got up and started like chasing Kelsey around the house. And Kelsey was literally running, you guys. No, she wasn't literally running. I take that back. She was walking so fast. She was like, get away from me. Get away from me. Grandma said, go ahead. Touch me. You'll be in jail. I'm saying, Mom and Dad, why Grandma gotta come over? You know it's always Grandma who come over and shut shit down. Grandma don't be playing that. Grandma don't play them games. See, Grandma old school, old school, but her parents look old too. Chelsea parents look old, but Grandma old school. Play me if you want to. Go ahead. You want to act a fool? I'm gonna show you the fool. Kelsey ain't fucking with Grandma. I'm telling you, I like this. I like this. All right, they about to get the meeting. They about to start talking to figure out what they can do and how they gonna get Kelsey to the meet point. And everybody gotta write letters. They meeting up with the little, doctor. The counselor, so they can see what plan they're gonna have to get Kelsey into rehab. Okay, they sitting with the intervention specialist, Andrew Galloway. Andrew Galloway. He's basically asking them questions about Kelsey and what they're doing. They did say that they bought her liquor. We knew that. Cause she ain't got no job. How the fuck she getting it? Unless she fucking all these people to get it. But she might be fucking and driving. Cause she need to get what she gotta get. Their family did go to therapy. What the fuck happened? Did y'all stop? Why did y'all stop? Somebody didn't want to go. And the daughter's afraid that the parents are going to end up splitting up because of Kelsey. And most people do, from what I'm understanding, because the counselor said yes, addiction breaks up families. And the mom is looking like, I think it's more the mom than the dad. And once again, I think that's a mother thing, because I get that. That part I definitely get as a mom. Like, we as the mom are always the ones that's like, okay, let me see if we can fix this real quick. This is my babies, let me fix this. No. Yeah, she's dad baby too, but dad is more sterner than mom. Even though dad participates in the bullshit. Let's not get it twisted. He definitely participates in the bullshit, but it's the mom. The mom also was hiding secrets from the dad, meaning when Kelsey was, I guess, needed more alcohol or she needed some drugs and stuff, mom was hooking her up and saying, here, don't tell your dad. So, and the sister's just like, I just wanted to stop. Grandma's like, I don't like her. I love her, but I don't like her. She put her hands on my daughter. Grandma's still on that, y'all. Grandma made it clear. Look, if you thought for 1 second I was going to come in here and sugarcoat anything, you got me fucked up. So, the mom was like, oh, I don't want her to be out there in the streets with bad people. The guy said, Andrew said, she is the bad people. Thank you, Andrew. I think she needed to hear that, for real. Then they got into the part where they was trying to figure out who was enabling her more, which is clearly the mom. So the dad said the mom said to the counselor that, she always lets her back in. The mom looks at the dad and said, you did once. Okay, if we got 10 hands, if we got 10 fingers, and I let her back in 1, and you let her back in these 9, I don't think my 1 is gonna count against your 9, hon. I'm sorry. It don't work like that, Mom. Just, okay, yeah, he did it once because, okay, she got that 1 chance. You know how some parents say, I'm going to give you that. I just said I'll give it 3 times. My husband might say, no, we give it 1 time and that's it. After that 1 time, and I say 3. He say 1. So we got to come up with some type of agreement. He didn't say that, and I don't know how he feels about that. Like I said, we don't face these issues, so it's just me talking and trying to figure out somebody else's situation. So she walks into the room and I knew you guys was gonna do this to me. Yeah, bitch, we trying to get you. We trying to help you right now because we all at our ends. We are at our end of the rope with you. We want this shit to stop. We scared. We tired of living in fear in our house, and we think you're gonna die soon. So we want to make sure at least you live a couple more years. And by the way, y'all, she 25 and she looks like she about 40. I'm just saying, she need to let that. She needs a rehab. She need to let that go. 25. I thought she was a little bit older because I'm looking at her parents. Her parents look, but the grandma said that she's making her daughter old. Yeah, because the mom is just a stress. So she is walking around. The counselor is going to get her having a little conversation. Come on, just listen to what they gotta say. It can't be that bad. They love you. It's simple. You know the same old routine when you trying to convince somebody basically not to jump off the edge. And they like right there. So you say good things to them to make them feel good. And for that split moment, they feel good. And you got them to come back over. That's pretty much what he did. And now they all reading letters saying, they tired, they drained. Look, we can't do this no more. We not going to go through each letter because basically everybody tired. We tired. Kelsey, they tired. We don't want to go through this shit no more. We are in. So let's see what Kelsey decided to do after they read their letters and talk to her. And Kelsey, are you gonna go to rehab, Kelsey? I'm rooting for you. I want Kelsey to go to rehab. I'm always gonna root for them because at the end of the day, you don't want to see somebody in no fucked up position where they just trash. Hey, you want the best for somebody, regardless of what they're going through and what their situation is. You always want the best. So I am rooting for Chelsea. I am hoping by the next time I come on here, I say Chelsea done went to rehab. And she been clean for... Rehab is how many days? What, 30, 60, 90 days? How long is rehab, y'all? Well, we're about to find out. Hold on. Okay. Kelsey, you guys decided to go to rehab. Yeah. I'm so happy Kelsey decided to go to rehab. I was nervous, you guys. But she did make a deal with them. She said, I will only go if I could finish the rest of the booze in my pocketbook. Yeah. She wanted to get that last drinking. Long story short, she took on, she did accept. She's going to rehab. And it was so cute because when she accepted it, her little niece came running in and was like, Auntie Kelsey. Or something like that. It was too cute. Okay, she went to rehab. Y'all, I almost didn't recognize Kelsey. Y'all, Kelsey is so pretty. Kelsey been clean for 90 days at this point. And when I tell you, I didn't even... She looks better than other sisters now. I said, wait a second. I said, who is... If she wasn't talking, I wouldn't have recognized that was Kelsey. And that's just the truth. She looks really, really good, you guys. She looks so healthy, so happy. Yeah. I'm happy Kelsey decided to take on the responsibility of going to rehab. She looks great. When I tell you, she looks so freaking pretty. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, who is that? I was confused. She took it. I'm happy. She's in rehab, but now they're about to give you a little update after the show. Oh my God, let's cross our fingers that Kelsey kept it up. Like, I just want her to keep, because if y'all see her, y'all be shocked. She is over. I'm crossing my fingers. Kelsey, this is for you. Please don't disappoint me, Kelsey. Don't disappoint me. Don't go back to how you used to be. Okay. I was excited for a hot second. 120 days later. Kelsey relapsed, y'all. She couldn't continue her eating disorder program that she was in. Damn, I thought she was doing good. I was like, yes. Yo, this shit is real. Like, it's really, damn. It's serious. This is serious. Like, damn, Kelsey, I was rooting for you. I told you I'll watch it as I'm talking, so I don't know nothing that happens until the end. And the stuff that I say prior is just going by what they're showing me at this moment that I'm looking at it. So if the next scene is something different, it's something different. And I just thought she was going to do this, y'all. Damn, Kelsey. Now she back at home with her mama and daddy torturing them again. And they putting up with it. What the fuck? Y'all went through all this for what? Yeah, mom and dad's going to end up splitting up. I hate to say that. They're going to end up splitting up because I think dad is more tired than mom. Mom is not going to give up on her child. That's the kind of, like, I see that. Like, oh, I'm not, this is my child, this is my child. But I think the mom, if she, at the rate she's going, she better hope that she be able to take care of Kelsey long enough to get her situation together. Because if not, mama going to be stressed out and going to have a stroke or something. It's just what it is because mama's stressing over Kelsey at this moment. And it's not good. It's not good. It's not healthy. Kelsey, why? I was rooting for you, Kelsey. Okay. But yeah, that was Intervention. Kelsey's story. She relapsed. Well, thanks for watching. Until next time, I appreciate y'all coming and watching this video. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I'm out.